Right, let's go ahead and get started. Today we have Rabbit Finance. We're joined by Serena for today's AMA. Serena, thanks so much for being here. Why don't we start with a little bit of an introduction? Just tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started in crypto.
Okay, so good day, everyone. Today we'll have an interesting interview today, and I'm very happy to be here with you guys. Thank you for everyone for watching these AMAs. I'm Serena, and I'm currently holding the roles of the keynote speakers of the Rabbit Finance 2023. Our team with more than 24 members. I handle in different jobs. And they are all very hardworking, and they is very active in different fields of cryptocurrency. And they all have a certain experience and skills, which makes me very happy to be part of such a united team like this. And I'm here today because I want to share more information about our project with you guys, who are very careful when you do the research before you decide to enter any project, So I'm here and I'm ready to answer any questions, any concerns from the host and from the investor, from you guys now. So if you have any questions, just ask me. Thank you for inviting me to be here today. Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful, Serena. Thank you for that. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the project? I do find the name very interesting, so I'm curious also how you came up with the name Rabbit Finance, if it has anything to do with the project. But if you can just give us a brief overview what the project is about and kind of the reason why you started it.
Okay, so maybe the first when you see the name, so you will feel that is very impressive, right? Yes or no?
Yeah,
so
the name
the
is. I've never heard
okay.
a name like this, so it's very interesting to me.
Okay, so why do you think that is impressive from your own voice, own view, So tell me why you think that is impressive to you.
Well, I just mean it's a very unique name, Rabbit Finance. I've heard all the dog coins. I've heard all the Shibas and the Doge coins, but I've never heard of Rabbit. So I think it was something that stood out to me specifically.
Okay, so Rabbit Finance is a leading of the second generation of decentralized finance platform for anyone who looking to generate the daily and next generation passive income based on the leading comprehensive liquidity protocol. And you asked me why we have this name ready, because actually every name just come in a sudden when you think of an image, something like that. And Travis, it's related to the New Year's coming. So the New Year coming, the new chances for us. Yeah, in Chinese, next year will be for rabbit, that's the reason why maybe we have this name, because you want to welcome the new chance of the market. We want to be the leading of the second generation of the decentralized finance platform. And DeFi 2.0 concept is quite new, so this is our challenge to educate users about it. However, it is an opportunity for us also, opportunity for Rabbit Finance 2023 to pioneer and dominate the market. And that is why we created this project. Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. And in terms of the kind of utility of the project, I was reading that you guys are going to have your own kind of Rabbit chain. What's that going to be all about?
Yeah, so our orientation is completely different. Like we have microsphere on non-infiltration, the highest APIs, and this is DAOs, decentralized resources, and it's very transparent. So in our Rabbit chains, we will make an NFT marketplace. Yes, we will hold a stake. You have stakes for all the members or the investor, and we have two forms of stake. that a single stake and multi-token stake, where we can help give the chances for other projects to join in our platform, Yeah, so this is what we want to do, and the cash flow system has been planned for the beginnings and carefully calculated to create a certain supplies and demand, helping the ecosystem to be always nourished by the project's own revenues in the most optimal way. And what makes us different? I can say that this is a project that we will share the profit, share the revenues for our holders, our investor. We will share it. We will share the revenues. We will share the profit through staking system, and we can make the rabbit chains. That will be because by the huge partners when they come and they join, and we get the mutual benefit together. Yes.
That makes a lot of sense, and it's refreshing to hear that the holders will benefit. I read that you guys will have a DAO. So how is the DAO going to work in terms of the community's participation?
Okay, so you can see that this is DAO, right? The DAO is mean that all the investors or the hoster, they can raise their voice, they can say the ideas, say the opinions about the project development. They can help us to decide the directions of our project to be developed. And the DAO program with accompanying the words of with the marketing event, they can decide the integrating quality projects in the market into the ecosystem to collect the financial resources. And yes, that is what we are aim to be, because we want to so that we really respect every investor when they come with us, even that they sold the total trust with us. So we want to give them the chance to raise their voice, to give the ideas, to vote for any development stage of the project together. Yeah, so that's what we really want to do in the future. And this is a long-term project, and we need to hands to join from others members, also from all the communities here.
Awesome. Yeah, I always love when the community comes first and projects listen to the community members to help make decisions. Let's talk about the high APY, the yield. Where is the yield actually coming from? Like, how are you generating these high returns for the community?
Okay, so can you guys take just 1 minute to look over our website? Yeah, you can look into our website to see the cash flows here. It's very transparent here. That we will have to form the stake here, single token staking and multi-token staking also. And you can see that we generate the funds from the four fields here. First of all, that's the transaction fee. That's normally we call the tax, right? So we will use some the percentage of the tax fee to attribute to the rewards pool also. And the second, that's the property liquidation fee. And the next, this is the marketplace fees, where we'll I already told you that we will have an NFT marketplace. So when you buy the NFT, they will have the small tax fee, and this will be used to reward for the holders also. So our revenues come from the marketplace fee and B2B integration fee. What is it? Well, where does it come from? This has come from the different projects who will join with us. We will join with us in our platform, join with us in our job chain. So when they want to join with us and they want to stake their token, yes, or they want to be our partners, they have to be charged free, of course, and we use this fee to share with our holder, share with our investor. So you can see this in the cash flow here. It's really transparent. We have 4 sources of finance that we can generate the interest to share with our holder. That's the reason why we are sure that we will avoid inflation, you know. Yes, avoid inflation because the revenues will be generated frequently and then it will be shared with the holder, right?
That makes sense. Is there any kind of worry that if the volume, because if you're paying the yield from staking and the staking is coming from the taxes with only 3% tax, it's a very low tax token. Is there any kind of worries that potentially if the volume kind of dries up that it will be unsustainable to pay the yield, or is that not a concern for the team?
Actually, is that yes, maybe you understand the problem here is that the tax is low, right? Yes, only 3%. Actually, some of investor they even expect to have some project like they don't have any tax or just 1% or 2%. But I will be sure with you that if that tax they just want to make the project for the short term, you know, for the short term, just like that they just want to launch it, they just want to sell sell the token at the pre-sales and then list it, and then they after that they give it up. Yes, but our project is not. Yes, our aim is to make our project to last longer, to become a long-term project. And with 3% of tax here, we use for marketing also. We use for marketing, of course, because we have to pay for the huge marketing plans, and we will use some of them, right? I mean that the exact numbers, exact percentage will be announced later, but we will use some of the taxes, the transaction fee to be added to the pool. And don't worry about the small fee. You said that, yeah, only the small taxes like that? How can we maintain the project? No, we don't focus on only transaction fee, only tax. No, we still have more revenues from other sides. And I said before that we have we have the four factors here, the four sources here where we can generate the revenue to pay for the holder, pay for the reward, and especially the marketplace free and B2B integration free. So I think that we can maintain the project for long term with that one. Yes, and thank you for the good question. And the tax fees is also the thing that the people right now they really worried and they concerned about it, and even they afraid of the high tax. But it's not high. Only 3% is acceptable and reasonable to make the project goes for long term. Thank you, very good. Thank you for the good question about the taxes here.
Awesome. And I know you touched on you need some funds for marketing. Can we touch on the kind of the marketing plan over the next few weeks and I guess couple days? Like what's kind of planned for marketing to get as much exposure to the project as possible?
Okay, so that you can see that we already pinned lots of messages on our Trustbox, and it's so that we have a lot of marketing plan, you know, and we are in the process of developing the product and launching it to the consumer for the first time. So there will be a strong marketing period in the near future. So the last communities and project with outstanding technology will be the priorities of the Rapid Finance 2023 toward cooperation. And you will see that the lessons from us, it will come more apparent. Right now that you can see, we have the huge partners with S3. Yes, we have the huge partner with some partner tier 1. Think so, tier 1, and we already did some dealing with CMC. Yeah, there's a fast track, and actually that CMC alert already informed about our project. That's very soon, right? Right before we had the pre-sales, they already informed about us, and this will make our investor to be sure that our project will be launched. And yes, there's no chances for it to be sponsors or something like that. So yes, in the future, we will cooperate with the other famous channels, including on YouTube and Twitter's, and of course on Facebook also. So just wait. We will inform the big partners, and we inform the big channels that we cooperate. And normally, I and my team are willing to accept to be the partners with the channels and groups that they are, reputable, like you guys here. Yes. So I'm open to any suggestion to host any AMAs with the reputable channels and projects, because we want to spread our potential spread to other investors. We want to other people to be sure that we will keep working day by day and never give up with that one. Yes, so a lot of marketing plans on the ways, and we will do it more and more in the future.
Awesome. Yeah, I think a project like this, it needs tons of marketing and exposure, because it's a very competitive space when you're looking at DAOs and when you're looking at chains specifically. So I think definitely a strong marketing plan will be kind of the backbone of success for this type of project. Let's talk about the roadmap. Like, where are you guys at now? What does the next couple days look like? What does the next couple weeks look like? And in a perfect world, where would you like to see the project in a year's time from now?
Okay, so maybe you can take a chance to look at the roadmap on the website also. And of course, we are at the beginning of the roadmap, right? Yeah, at the beginnings here, we prepared this. Actually, we started prepare for this project long time ago. This is not only in November like the roadmap. The roadmap, so that is starting this November, but actually we already prepare for this project for launch, And right now we are here on December. Yes, in December, let's see, pre-sale launch listing on Fanscape very soon. And already informed you guys that our token will have the fast track on CMC and ConGecko also. Yeah, already confirmed. And after that, we have the DF's release, the single token staking launch, and enhance the security. This one. Yeah, so that's the first phase of our purchase, and it will be very soon next week. You can see this one next week, and in December, we will finish all of the stages here in December. Okay, and after that, when we come to the New Year's and that the rabbit years, I think that on the New Year's Eve or even after that, our project will be very famous, very popular, because next year will be for rabbit. And we will start other places on the roadmap. We will have the marketing phase 1 launch, yes, and we will release really multi-token staking with our LSPs, yes, or rabbits LSP, and after that, multi-token accept. So that's in the first quarter. That's in the first quarter of 2023. And after that, 2023, the second quarter, we will focus on decentralized exchange release. Decentralized, that I already tell you that there's the deferred ready. Yes, it's for the second versions of deferred. So decentralized exchange release. And the most important thing of the second quarters of 2023 is our NFT collection release. And you can see that NFT now is a chance, but I think that is not the end right now. It will be last and will explode for the next year. So next year's NFT will continue leading the change. So we will release the NFT correction, yes, and Travis Chain testnet deploys. This is a testnet for the second quarter of 2023. And after that, the third quarter, and when we can raise the 50 million rate, we will have the marketplace launch, the DEX Wallet App release. Yeah, so the whole years, we already make the plans for the whole years, and you can see on the website, it is very clear. Yes, our top priority is that we want to make everything clear on the website so our investor can come at any time to check any information. So just visit it and you can see it's so details here, right? Thank you very much for the good question because the roadmap is very important for the long-term project. And you can see that we will follow the roadmap very carefully, step by step, and let's stick to it. Thank you. Very good question here.
Of course. That was a great answer. Thank you for that, Serena. In terms of the market conditions right now, obviously we're seeing exchanges are not very stable. We're seeing price action go down. Is there any concerns with launching a project like this during a bear market, or is the team kind of excited about the opportunity to launch when everything else is kind of slower right now?
Yes, everybody can see that this is the bear market time right now, right? So the investor, maybe they are very they're not willing to enter any projects right now. So yeah, maybe yourself and even as myself, when I decide to invest in any projects, I have to consider lots of things, like whether maybe it's whether it can last long or not, even the BNB price, it will drop or not, or something like that. Yes, we already considers all the fields, all the factors, but you can see that even this is not a good time, even this is a bear market time. Yeah, it is our chance. It is our chance for our chance to develop a valid project, because if we sold enough shares, if we make our investor believe in us, and if we can make them confident in our project, something like that, and can show our potentiality, so I think that they will be very happy when they find our project, when they invest in our project, So let's action, make the noise, Yeah. So other words cannot express all the targets or the goals here. So let's do it. Let's just make some actions, and you can see that we will through that. We are deserved. Our projects are deserved for you to invest, even this is the bear market time, right? I myself, if I can find the potential project, the largest team or something like that, I will be very happy to go along with them and don't care much about the market, Yes, of course, the market will have some bad influence on the project, but with the teams who have lots of experience, they already have the plans for it. So don't worry much about this one, right?
Fabulous. Let's take some questions from the community. I saw that there's quite a few hands up. We'll start with actually, Serena, before we take some community questions, is there anything else that you want to share about the project, or perhaps anything that I didn't cover so far?
Okay, so let's look at the communities here. So maybe they have some question. Just raise their hand.
Yeah, totally. But I'm just asking, is there anything that you would like to share before we start taking questions?
Okay, so I already told you that I'm here and I'm willing to answer any question. Actually, I have been in the skills market for 4 years, and I can observe some, the Dow Jones time or something like that. And I'm pretty happy because I can be this keynote speaker of this teams, and yes, I'm here. And actually, I'm waiting for you guys to ask me any question. If you have any questions or any concern, it will be easier for me to share my idea, right?
Yeah, awesome. Okay, let's do it. We'll start with Mr. Smoke. As always, please speak clearly and loud, and you can just click the bottom button where it says tap to unmute, and then you can ask your question. Go ahead, Mr. Smoke. Mr. Smoke, you can unmute your mic and ask your question.
Yes, you can unmute your microphones and ask any question. Or if you're not willing to raise your voice, you can chat on the chat box, and maybe the host will be read it for me, right?
Yes, let's take one from David Johnson. David, go ahead. You can unmute your mic.
Hey Don, what's up? Can you
Hey,
hear me
brother.
properly?
Yes, please speak loud and clearly. Go ahead.
Okay. In your roadmap, you have mentioned that your future product is your wallet. So, will there be any P2P messaging system so that before buying or selling, that both of party can be chatted there?
Hello?
In your wallet, there will be any P2P system, P2P messaging system?
Oh, yes. Okay. You was asking me is about the cash flows here, right? So, in the cash flow, I already saw you that this is a B2B integration fee, right? That will be added to the reward pool. And you ask me whether we have a B2B integration system. Yeah, actually, we are developing this one. It's on the plan right now. We are developing it very soon, so that our project can connect with us, can be integrated with us to make their stake. Yeah, and this is a multi-token stake system. So B2B integration will be released very soon. And I hope that I can show you it's for use in the next quarter, the first quarter of 2023. Yeah, thank you very much for this question. So are you clear with that?
Yes, I am clear. Thanks for, I appreciate it. Can I ask one last question?
Yes, and many questions that you
Okay.
can. Yes, come through here.
You have also mentioned that there will be NFT marketplace. So do you have plan to create your own NFT marketplace?
Yes, of course. This is our main field, you know. This is our main field. This is the NFT marketplace. And you can see that NFT is a very trendy right now. And do you love rabbit? Yeah, do you love rabbit image? You can see that we have the beautiful and the cute rabbit image here. Actually, we will develop the NFT very soon. This is the first quarter, so the next quarter, right? The first quarter of 2023, we will have this one, right? So when we open the marketplace for NFT, we will have two forms of NFT. The first, that is NFTs from our own project, and the second, that is the customized NFT that's made from our own, our own investors, our own holder. Because as you can see that we aim to have the DAO system. So even that, the ideas, the opinions, even the creativities from the investor will be appreciated. So we will have two forms of NFT when we make the marketplace for that one. Thank you for the good question. Yes.
Okay. Then any artist can list NFT on your marketplace, or only your NFT will be listed on your marketplace?
Actually, it depends on the situation. Actually, now, right now, so we aim to have our own only our NFT also. But if the B2B integration develops at that time and more partners come in, we have to choose. We have to choose whether they are the legacy or not, whether they really care about the communities or not, and of course how much profit they can bring to our project. At that time, we will decide whether we will create a marketplace for their NFT or not. Yes.
Okay, thanks Sharon, and thanks Don for the opportunity.
Yeah,
For
thank
sure.
you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for
Thanks for the
coming out.
questions.
You have a good question here.
Let's take one from Chase. Chase, you can go ahead, unmute your mic and ask your question. Chase Cyper, you can unmute your mic.
Hello, Mr. Hawk. How are you doing, man?
Good, brother.
Hello.
Speak your question loud and clear, please.
Okay, so what are the attractive features in your project, and what is the vision and mission you are achieving before 2020 and beyond? Do you hear me?
Hello.
Hello, do you hear me?
Yes, please speak way slower, please.
Okay, I mean, what are the attractive features in your project? Hello.
Okay, so I can understand him now, right? He asked whether we have any attractive features of our project, right? And this is a very good question. Actually, wow. Before you decide to enter any project, you have to make a question. You have to make question by yourself whether this project will stand out from other projects or not. Why we have to invest in this project instead of other ones, and what make them attractive or something like that. Okay, so that you can see that first of all, you can see our project is totally set with the servers, cases, yes, all this and so we still looking for other partners to make more audits, like maybe like CEDIC or something like that. So first of all, we want to make sure that our investor will be totally safe when they connect their wallet to our projects, our tokens, our marketplace, our B2B integration place. Yeah, so safety is the first priority that we want to make sure for our investor. The second thing, that is the long-term plan, and you can see it's on the roadmap. We have the long-term plan for at least 1 year here. Yes, everything is clear here. Everything is very clear. It's so that we will care for our communities for long term, step by step, and we will stick to the roadmap. And the next one, that is our real product that we can apply right now. The first product that will be released, that is a staking system. We have two forms of staking. First of all, that is single staking, that you can stake Rabbit Finance 2023. And the second, that is for multi-token staking, that other partners, other project, they can come, they can deal with us about their tokens, and they can join with us in the staking system, right? Yes, and our NFT Marketplace that I already introduced to you. So yeah, that is a next feature that we are confident to show that we have the real product and we have the real plan for long term. So, and of course, the important thing is that our team has a lot of experience. And actually, we have more than 40 members that are handling different jobs. Some of them, they are in charge of marketing. Some of them, they in charge of technology. Some of them are in charge of the supporting the community, so something like that. So our experienced team can lead the project better, yes, and go with you for a long way, yes. And the keynote factor does come from our community. Yeah, you can come to our chatbot, come to the global group and see that our community is very strong. No photos at all, no scammers or something like that. Yes, no photos, or they are very positive. They're very supportive. They join hand with us to build the project, you will see. And the community, the strong community is our keynote factors. Yeah, that will make you impressed. So just come to our chatbot and check it. We are here, the team is here together with all the members, and you can see that we are united, and it's deserved for you to observe and before deciding to invest in our project, right?
Always good advice. Make sure you guys join their Telegram and you can ask questions and see what the community is like. That's a fantastic approach. Let's take a question from Rio, Seattle. Rio, go ahead. You can unmute your mic and ask your question.
Yes.
Hello, Landon. Good evening. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Good evening. If you could just speak slowly and loud, please.
Okay, I got that. So my question basically is about the utilities which you indeed got in development. So I saw that you're gonna be having, yes, sorry about that. I saw that you're gonna be having your own chain built, as well as having a system of the lending and borrowing using your platform. So how fast is this Q4 in terms of 2023 are gonna come in place? Seeing that you're gonna be building something that's huge. If that is coming really soon, do you have the funds prepared for it yet, as well as getting all the whole project in development, the chain itself?
Okay, so you focus on the chains, the rabbit chains also, right? Yeah, actually, recently we you can see that some chains they appears and they draw a lot of attention from the lots of attention from our investor, and yeah, actually you can see some of those materials we will have the rabbit chain testnet story on the second quarters of 2023. So second quarter of 2023, we'll have the testnet deploys also. After that, we will focus on this feature, and we hope that we will complete this mainnet within next year, right? Within next year, that's the third quarters of 2023. So actually, this is one of our main feature, and we are sure that we will follow the roadmap. Yeah, follow roadmap strictly and develop the testnet first, and after that the mainnet soon, and finish the chains, complete the chains, and to develop within the next year or so, right?
Okay, great. So I hope I'm allowed to ask a last question.
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So my last question is gonna still be about the NFT marketplace. I don't want to touch. I don't want to get too into the future, because I did have a question about the lending and borrowing, but I'm gonna skip that. So my question about the NFT marketplace is, when it comes to copywriting NFTs, it tends to happen a lot in the space, whereby they copy an artist NFT and gets to sell it for the same amount which the NFT artist sells it, and hereby leaving him in loss. So I was wondering, how is your platform going to be initiating that system to prevent the scammers from actually selling fake NFTs to the users?
Very good. This is a very good question, right? So, what do you think of our rabbit image, the rabbit sticker? Did you see it? Did you see it in our chat box, in our Telegrams? You see it? Yeah, okay. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening, man.
Yes, and maybe if you already see our image, and you can see our stickers here, that you will see that our image is very impressive, and it's totally different from others images of rabbit you can see. Yeah, when you create an MXD, of course, you will be worried that there's imitating some of the scammers. They review based on the copies of the Earth or something like that, and it returns our project also, right? So, but don't worry about this one, right? Why? Because Actually, that's when we have we have to create our own MLC. We'll make the barcodes also, that's that everybody can scan it, and they can scan it, and after that they can prove that it belongs to them also. And of course, when we make it popular, and we will make it like register for our brands on the cryptos or finance marketplace, so no one can make a copy of this one. So don't worry about this one, right? Of course, we will consider your question, consider your concern, and we will make it become one of our top priority when we start to make our NFT, a collection. We will keep stick to your question, to your concern, to make sure that we will protect for our investor from being scammed, from being copied or imitated their art. Thank you very much for your question. I will take note this one and remind the teams one more time when they start making it.
Awesome. Let's take one question here from Banova. Banova, go ahead, unmute your mic, and you can ask your question.
Yeah, thank you, London, for this great opportunity. My question is regarding your staking. You didn't state for how long we can stake our token, and the API for the staking periods, like if you want to stake for a week or a month instead of the normal conventional 365 days. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to portray to you.
Yes, I can classify your question very well. You're asking about our staking system, and of course we will divide into different models. Like you can choose to stake it for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or a year, and of course different time periods will have the different interest rate. When you choose the long period, so you can get higher interest, of course. And with the shorter one, that will be the lowest interest. Actually, we want to show you guys that you will be very profitable if you put the tokens into the stake system and keep it for long, because we generate the revenues for the rewards from four faucet at I showed you before. So there's one important thing is that when you put your tokens into our stake pool, you can withdraw your interest day by day, every day. Yes, you just leave your first token here. Yes, for the time being, but you can withdraw the interest every day. So that will make you that will make you to see that your monies will be calculated in the right way. Yeah. So yeah, you can decide whether you will put this for 3 months, 6 months, or even 1 year or not, and you can choose the right APY for this one, of course. So any other question for this
can I
one?
ask one more question?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Also, sorry. My question will be in regards to the borrowing and lending. For people who are borrowing on your platform, do they need to KYC? I know it's a future thing, but I just want to, ask this. I've been having this in mind. Do they need to KYC? I mean, when they are making use of your platform to borrow?
Okay, so Zipping that you want to ask whether they need to KYC if they want to be present at our platform or not, of course. Of course, we aim to do that. Actually, we want to choose the Legit project and the reputables one. So I think the case is a very simple, so that if you want to show that your project is Legit and you want to show that your project is like how can I say, but this one is reputable and other investor can believe in us. So I think that we will need some form of case this year. Yes, when they want to join it on our platform. Actually, the first important thing that we want to make sure that all the investor will be totally safe
Okay,
when
thank you
they
very much.
totally safe when they invest in our projects and other projects also. So I think that this is one of the necessary thing that we need to do. Like when we do some project on Pinsel, we need to KC also. But of course, we could keep some information, keep the secret, keep the confidentiality for them. So don't worry about this one. Yes, if something happens, like the problems happen, so we can solve the information for this one. Right. Thank you for the good question here.
Awesome. Let's take one last question. I am Blake. You can go ahead with your question.
Okay. So my question is about the staking platform. So I want to know, is there like any amount or any liquidity ratio a project must meet before they can use the platform for staking, and what will be the process of onboarding new projects to the platform? How will they be vetted, and like, do you have enough teams that we go about looking for a project, or what ways will you be like creating adoption?
Okay, so actually you want to ask about the staking system, right? So you can
Yeah,
see that
I
on
mean,
yeah, I'm here. Can you tell me again one more time something that more clear so I can get it?
okay. I mean, for the new projects that will be using your staking platform, what will be like the liquidity ratio they must have before they can be onboarded, before they can use your staking platform? And in terms of them using the platform, what will be the vetting process? How will you go about onboarding them into the platform? Will you go about looking for new projects, or do you have any other method of creating adoption?
Okay, so yes, of course. When a project when they want to come with us, like they want to deal with us to be a piece on our platform to join in our stake system, we have to check everything. We have to check everything, whether the liquidities their project is enough to give the rewards or not, whether it's a long-term project or not, whether they completed the KSCs or not, or something like that. We have to check it very carefully, of course, this one. And about our staking pool, and you can see that on our tokenomics, we spend 25% of our total supply to pay for the stake system. Actually, it's not the whole amount of the system, the reward system, because we will have the passive income from our revenues, our profit. That's come from B2B integration, that come from NFT Marketplace, that's come from the transaction fee, so that the reward will be added frequently, weekly and monthly also, So of course, don't worry about this one. And when we choose other project to come to be present at our platform, we will check it carefully.
Wonderful. Serena, thank you so much for being here and answering the community's questions. You did a great job. For everyone in the community that's listening today, please join their Telegram. You can ask questions. You can follow their other AMAs and show some support. But Serena, thank you so much for your time today on this beautiful Saturday. And we're really looking forward to your project launching.
Yes, thank you very much for letting me have the chance to come here with you guys today. And happy Saturdays, of course. We have 2 days of pre-sales, so after that we will be launched on our pancakes. So I hope that you can let us have a chance to share with you more information about our project. So always invite all of you guys, your friends or partners to come to our Telegram to have more information. Thank you again for giving me a chance to be here. And I will be see you guys very soon. Yeah, I will see you later at our global club. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Serena. Have a wonderful day and great job today.
Yeah, thank you.